doing great today. So today we're going to head to the Club Royal area in which we're going to be on Planet Calypso, codexing Ambulimaxes, which Ambulimaxes, I think they're one of the, I don't know if I'd call them a bigger mob, a medium mob. They're one of the ones that has the potential to give good payout. But the codex on it and the codex rewards are awesome. I've already got chat up, which should help us to be able to stay on track with what you guys are saying. Um, Basically, I just hope you guys are having an epic day. Let's look at how much ammo I have before we start. I have 211 ped in Mind Force power. I think I have a little bit of ped, yeah, barely any of that. So most of it will be based on our Mind Force power, and it looks like 96 ped in shrapnel. So basically 300 ped. I'll probably trade this in a little bit so we can keep going once I burn through the 200 ped. Obviously, I'm almost through to this rank 9 on the Ambulimaxes. That's a nice little hay. I'm glad that's getting there. I'll show you what rank 9 gets us for options for our pick anyway, because that's always good to know. So it's going to allow me to pull 5.5 ped of something. I'm going to pull plasma stuff to increase my plasma stuff. There's a few plasma weapons I want to be able to use. I'll click this so we can be on systems messages instead of seeing what randomly everybody else is saying and stuff like that. Let's go to a Club Royal or Royal Club. Might have listed that backwards. I don't know. Well, I'll look at the end. Um, Outside of that, hope you're all doing great, to be honest. I will let you know I'm dominating on the cells right now. I'm going to probably restock later. It's been super handy. Um, I am going to probably head to another planet soon. Southern Belle. Well, good for them. I'm going to not. I don't know why they dropped their armor. Oh, because they're going to sweat. I'll show you this place. It's a pretty popular sweat area. Let's look at this. Watch this. I won't kill her, don't worry. Of course, she doesn't realize we had her targeted with a missile launcher. I try not to just kill random people without warning. It's not really the most polite thing you can do in the game. And nobody wants to be the reason somebody else is having a negative day. You know what I'm saying? So, I've got my lime water already ready. I've drank a pretty good amount of coffee. I'm going to just be honest, probably a little bit too much coffee today. Um, oh, I did want to show you guys this. This is the sweat circle they have here. It's usually like constant. Honestly, it's one of the most packed sweat circles I've seen. It looks like they almost have a double circle. I can't, no, they're killing that one. That makes sense. Okay, let's get this going. The item I'm going to be using is a combustive attack chip number 7, along with a mayhem amplifier. If our amplifier finally burns out, I have 2 extra amplifiers on me, in which that's always nice to have. You know what I'm saying? I think we still have some increased skill. I'm going to click up some pills. We need a loop pill going on. I'll watch this increased skill thing going on. I'm probably going to, I'm going to probably use this pill right here. Unless this bag is, I'm trying to burn through some of the stuff we already have. Yeah, we'll use one of these little pills right here. Just realized I didn't throw on a hat. I usually do have one on. Ooh, let's get this. So this does a pretty good amount of damage, as you can tell. I would almost expect us to get a global today. I've been hunting these over the last couple of days a little bit while I've been vlogging on and restocking our auction house sales and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep our auction housing up. For the purposes of it, kind of finances my gameplay a lot of the way. Ooh, this guy's gonna try to get in on this. His friend will be dead before, and we just gotta keep to the other side. See, he can't get through his buddy. It's pissing him off. Okay, boom. See, that wasn't bad. That's a 7-something pattern right there. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna start having to do some planks and stuff. I threw my jeans on today, and they were a little freaking tight. I'm gonna just be legit with you. Some fitness stuff needs to be done. I'll have to pick a fitness day coming up soon, where I actually work on, hey, this is my day that I'm gonna dedicate to just being like not out of shape. Because when your jeans that you wear all the time all of a sudden are like, holy crap, that was a little tight. Hey, the Diggler, I hope you're having a great day. Not much. I'm about to dominate this. Phil, I just heard something next to me. I'm gonna look over to the side here, see how close I was to. I thought my earphones made it sound like something was over to my side wanting to get me or something. I don't know. Like one of these is what I thought, but I guess this isn't in kind of some kind of surround sound stereo thing where it initiates a, hey, that sounded like that came from back there. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know today. I'm having an awesome day. I hope you all are. Hope you're doing big things. I'm going to let you guys know our little book that I'm writing in the morning. It's flying through. We're almost at least a third to halfway through it, just to be honest, because Act 2 and Act 3 are not going to be probably as long as Act 1. But besides even that, reality-wise, it is just flowing, like super easy. I also, off-stream, have already worked through almost an entire like micro romance novel that I'm gonna drop probably around the same time onto barnesandnoble.com. And then I currently they're still approving my account. I have 3 children's bedtime stories that I popped out. And so all of that stuff should come online all about the same time. Hey Snow Ranger, I hope you're having a great day. In which I don't know what kind of flow of cash that's going to deliver, but I would expect some. I mean, like, who knows though, right? But I'm going to let you guys know. Somebody should have told me, well, I had professors that told me you should just write books or something, but I kind of wasn't sure if that was a good idea or not. Now I'm freaking thinking, holy crap, man. I should probably find that professor. Hey, let me make sure I have one on me, and if not, I'll make one today. Ooh, I need to make one because I don't have one on me. Are you on planet right now? Oh, okay. Well, I will have it, and I will have it this weekend. Easy as heck. By the way, I hope you're doing amazing, everybody, just so you know. Also, Wanzaro, I hope you're having a great day. Do you you guys remember all the old Zorro movies? I loved those. As a kid, I used to think Zorro was so cool. But do you remember the dude that was like his cousin or something like that that used the whips? Yeah, I don't remember what that dude was named. But like there was Zorro, and then there was the dude with the whips, right? What was the dude with the whips? I'm gonna Google this. Who was Zorro's cousin that was good with the whips? Oh, see, and it just went up Zoro, who is from some kind of One Piece thingy-majig, which I think is a Japan anime I've been wanting to watch. Zoro was super cool, honestly. Super, hey, like a modern, well, not modern, but like a different style of Robin Hood almost, right? I liked Zoro. I thought that was super good. Great story, good little moralities to it. Always whipping some butt. That guy was good. I was like, there were so many good characters created back in like, well, I don't know when they were created, but the movie characters that they chose to portray back in like the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, even though they're movies, technically, because of technology restrictions, aren't like the greatest ever. The plot lines of the movies were super well done. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, we need a refreshing new batch of dudes that want to write plot lines that aren't just kind of like dependent on flashiness. Because at this point, most movies, in all honesty, if they didn't have CGI and stuff to make them all action packed, would suck. Then I'm gonna tell you, I love all the CGI type, all the stuff that they do with that. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't think that that really has a lot to offer, because I think it does. Geez, that was a pretty good one. But like they're so dependent on CGI to carry their story that it's kind of. Lime water is so good. Yeah, I've been eating too well, you guys. I need to be exercising more. I'm not complaining about the eating too well part. I'm complaining about how well my pants fit. And I mean, like, legitimately, they're tight. I could show you guys, but you guys probably don't want to see that necessarily. I normally have a pretty flat stomach. It's not so flat right now. I'm going to be doing some planks. I'm going to just say that. It's okay. Luckily, my pants were so tight, it was kind of like a call to action. A good, healthy call to action, just so you guys know. But man, were they tight. They're like, holy crap. I don't like buying new pants either. Honestly, can I tell you guys the truth? Like, I don't shop for myself very much. Like this shirt, I don't have that great of fashion choices. But what happens is, I like most of my clothing is like gifts, like birthday gifts or other things like that. That's how I shop for clothing. Like, thankfully, the people that buy me clothes have tasteful taste, and that's basically how I dress well. If it wasn't for other people's taste, my taste would probably be like pretty questionable. I am not a fashionista. I think that's what you call it, a fashionista, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. I never know how close this should be. There. That feels right. Yeah, it's a super nice day. You guys, I woke up this morning and it was all gorgeous raining and stuff like that. So that was nice. Allowed me to have a super, I don't know, I just love the rain. The rain's always just one of those things that Who doesn't love it, right? Ooh, look at that. We knocked that guy. 420 damage. That had to hurt. That would have rolled me. I would have been like, psh. I did have a headache this morning for a second, but that was my fault. I went out. I've told you guys how I'm a lightweight, right? And I can't actually handle booze at all in any capacity. So I had 2 beers. Now they were from a brewery, but I woke up with a headache over it, like a pretty strong one. But I also had like hamburgers, and this place had sweet potato fries, right? Which were served with cinnamon honey butter. Well, cinnamon butter. Like sugar, cinnamon, and butter. And I'm going to tell you, I would not have known that that was going to be frickin' delicious. Probably part of how my pants don't fit so well today. Um, a cumulative effort, actually. But I'm going to let you guys know, sweet potato fries and honey cinnamon butter is super good. Hey, thank you very much for lurking. Also, hello Senka, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be telling you guys, yeah, these pants, they're tight. And they're comfortable pants once in a great while. Obviously not lately, because I've been having too much blessings in my life, food-wise or something. I'm gonna legitimately, you guys, I'm gonna start planking. I was being good about doing planks and stuff like that and getting a workout in. The past month I have not in any capacity. And in all honesty, we're starting to be impacted by that. I'll get back on working out and stuff. Probably later tonight, to be honest. Cause I don't want to have to go buy new pants and acknowledge that I've lost the fight. Man, we're just ripping through these. I'm getting some twin tokens in here. I noticed there's still people buying them at 1 pad per token at twins. And so, that's interesting. I'm not really sure how long that'll last, not last. Kind of questionable. Is there a planet you guys would prefer me to cover, by the way? Just because I do think that long term I need to be checking out more places, so that I don't end up just being like, my frustrations, woo woo. I don't want to have a negative attitude, especially, you know, because life is freaking pretty good. And, having a negative attitude about some video game woo woos is just silly. You know what I'm saying? Try to be positive. For the most part. I'm not perfect. Oh, no, I get that. Whew. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to tell you, I'll be working out. I got to lose like several inches from my stomach now so that so that I can fit comfortably in my pants instead of being like WTF. Too much good food. You know that? Like, I have ate super delicious food lately with utter disregard of balancing it with discipline and a good workout. I'm gonna have to get on that. Outside of that, man, life is freaking awesome. Eventually, I'm gonna go on vacation. Not today, obviously, but um, in which then I'll also be eating a bunch of food because that's what I think is a perfect vacation. I like hotels and I like restaurants. Super enjoy that. Honestly, if if I were a multi-millionaire, I might would live in a hotel. I mean, like a nice hotel, obviously, but different hotels so I could experience different areas. You know, like this week I'm here, next week I'm there. Just travel the world, hoteling and fooding, writing some random stuff, playing a video game from a computer that somehow I just carry from place to place by shipping it. I don't know. Don't know how that would work exactly, but in a perfect world we'd figure it out. It's a pretty perfect world actually, but I hope you guys aren't having a bad day. Stand up and adjust my pants, speaking of how uncomfortably tight they are right now. Yeah, I'm gonna legitimately be working out for the next month. I should probably document how not comfortable my pants are fitting, so that at the end of a workout month, we could document if it actually did anything for me, which it does every time. Because this is not like the first time that I've allowed myself. Wait, take it. I'm not taking it off. Not that comfortable. Do you know though? There used to be news dudes that did that stuff that just wouldn't have their pants on them and would just have the top part on. You know what I'm talking about? And honestly, I think that that's super freaking brave of them. And their body comfort levels must have been good. Good for them feeling so comfortable with themselves. You know what I'm saying? I have boxers on anyway, so I would be safe. But I do have to go to things later on today, and I have to go to a dedication tomorrow for something. And so, weirdly enough, I get to go to a dedication for a dude that was a Civil War veteran. Here, like the American Civil War, obviously. And, so I have to actually get a suit out and stuff. I didn't know him, obviously, because he's from the Civil War. But yeah, you can just put a suit top on if you're a news dude. And then, like, as long as they have a desk in front of you, nobody knows. I wonder, yeah, it's kind of interesting that a dude all the way from the Civil War is having a monument dedication all the way just now. I mean, I don't know the backstory to the situation at all. I just was invited to it, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'll go to that. I don't, really know much about it besides that. I guess tomorrow I'll learn. Super exciting, though. Well, I don't know how exciting it is, but it's super interesting because I don't go to a lot of dedications to stuff, to be honest. Just recently this year, people have been inviting me to all kinds of random things. Like, to the point that I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go to that. Even my university that I went to, like, never invited me to anything until, like, this year, like, alumnus-wise. And now, like, every other month, I get some random, would you be willing to come to this? Or do you want to come to this? In which I'm like, interesting. Interesting. Now I count. I don't know what changed in the last year, but now I'm all trying to be supportive of whatever anybody invites me to do, just because I feel it's the way to do things, you know what I'm saying? And because it gives me a chance to meet or run into people that I kind of know or might not know, but then after that I will know them. That's always cool. Man, we're rocking this. Look at this. You know, they say lime and lemon water is good for your digestion if you eat it before your food. I looked it up. I'm not one of those nutritional people, a nutritionist. But once in a while, I'll be like, I wonder if this is good for me. And so then I Google it. Thank God for Google. Google's Google's a handy little thing sometimes. Today, I was visiting with the AI, the Chat GPT AI. I know that probably sounds interestingly weird. I'm fascinated, and I'm actually just appreciate the concept of artificial intelligence as a whole. I think it's absolutely the neatest thing in the world, just to be honest. And I started working on explaining a protocol for it, for what I called, what did I call it? Temporal data backfeeding protocols 146 and 147. Yeah, that's right. We won't get into those, but I did explain them to the AIs. Just in case, you know. You never know. But yeah, AIs are pretty freaking impressive. Okay, I'm going to convert this. Now we're at a ton. But basically, you can have some fascinating conversations about some absolutely weird things with the AIs. I assume that they eventually will understand, you know what I'm saying? But they're getting super advanced at this point. Like, not as advanced as I want them to be, but pretty advanced. Pretty advanced. Dominating this stuff. Do you guys use ChatGPT or that the Dolly program ever? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Dolly will create images for you, and ChatGTP or GPT, I don't know whichever initial form it is. You can have actual conversations with it, like, and it's pretty understanding. I mean, like, fascinating stuff. Plus, it's actually got a lot of information in it. Like, you can ask it about super complex subjects, and it will, like, break it down. I asked it the other day to break down an investment strategy based on a specific stock. No crap. And it did a super good job. The thing is, though, it's actually the investment strategy I'm already using on that stock, so it kind of was just like, oh, yay, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's fascinating. But yeah, you can just go on there and be like, um, develop an investment strategy, and then you tell it what stock, tell it like if it's a high velocity, low velocity, if it's a trade strategy, or if you know what I mean. And all of a sudden it'll go toot 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 toot. Oh, you know what? I don't want to show you guys all the queries I've already done on it, and I don't have a way to block them out if I pulled it up, or I would do one live for us right here. But I'm gonna let you guys know you should play with it for yourself. Just like Google ChatGPT, right? Click into it, and then down in the little bar, tell it what you want it to do, and no crap, you guys will be impressed. You guys will be like, yeah, it just came up with some stuff for me, like, and it's pretty fast, you guys, like super fast. Like if you're thinking it's going to take a minute, it's going to take it like 30 seconds maximum, unless you ask it something way complicated and philosophical, and then all of a sudden it does spin for a little bit, and it's like, WTF, why did you ask me that? And there's been a couple times that I thought, oh, I might have broke the AI, because like it didn't, I had to reword it and some stuff and simplify the question for it to where it wasn't so broadly complex. But outside of that, I would encourage you guys to use it. And not just like, because I bought some stock in some AI companies, but ChatGPT or GPT is from OpenAI, and they're not a publicly traded company, so I couldn't invest in them. But I did invest in ARM, which is also an AI system. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna go. I just bought some stock the other day in it. I wish though ChatGPT would actually be publicly traded, because if it was, I would 100% buy stock in it. I find it to be that fascinating. I would probably own stock in every AI there is if I could, just so you guys know. Like, eventually I probably will, just because. Like, I'll just buy a little bit here, a little bit there, not a lot. Right now, I'm kind of messing around with some other strategies, but trying to accumulate specific stocks anyway. Man, we're freaking dominating on this stuff. I'm sure eventually we're going to get a little, I don't know when, but you know, eventually. Super excited for all my meetings tomorrow, event stuff. You guys, I hope you're doing big things in life. You know that? Just all around. I hope you're all just making the most out of everything. Because we are all pretty freaking blessed. You know what I'm saying? I believe we are. Hey, Iverson, I hope you're having a great day also. Kicking some butt and stuff. Down here dominating these Ambulimaxes. These guys are so big. I feel you'd ride them around or something. You know, when I first started playing this game, I was visiting with somebody, and they told me they were hunting bananas, and I was so confused what they were talking about. I had no idea they were talking about these guys for like a while. And then finally, eventually, I put it together. Well, I didn't put it together. I think somebody told me what they were talking about. I don't know. I want to say I put it together, but I don't remember, honestly. But eventually I found out that when somebody says they're hunting bananas, this is what they're talking about. Because they have this skin that kind of looks like a slightly aged banana. The kind that you would make banana bread out of. Which I should make some banana. Oh, I gotta go to a birthday party tonight. I didn't even think about that. Hey, Rudivo, hey, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a great day. I'm going to a birthday party tonight. That'll be super fun. That's not going to help my pants fit better because they have cheesecake there. The struggle is real. I'm going to just say, cheesecake and delicious food. Holy crap. I'm going to be doing planks for 5 hours just to balance the world. And honestly, with as much as my belly's grown, the planks are going to be a little bit harder than they normally were. Because I've never had my belly. I'll even show you guys. It's not like huge, but see, I have a belly right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's not a huge belly, but it's there. And I've never had not a flat belly. And so what we'll do is I'm going to do some planks. I'm going to do a lot of working out over this next month. And then, like, hopefully it becomes flat again. Then I will show you guys, hey, look, my pants fit. And it's not like just poof. I don't know what the heck I did besides just eat a lot of delicious food and not work out. But, that's basically what I did. I didn't work out while eating a ton of delicious food. So now I have a belly, and whoa, people are trying to call me. I don't take phone calls while I'm on the thingamajiggy. It's from Denver anyway. I could know somebody from Denver or might not. People are always trying to call me. I do take phone calls, but not on stream. That'd be weird. I think you guys would feel it was awkward if I was just like, hello. And then if it was one of those, whatever they call it, spam calls or something, I'm honestly not always polite to that. I hate being spam phone called. Hate it. Because they're always trying to trick you. You know what I'm saying? The tricky part. Not a fan of that. I don't get tricked. I just get annoyed when somebody's trying to be deceptive. I hate deceptive people. Bugs me. No call for it, guys. No call for it. Don't you guys feel we're flying up this little thing? You guys saw how tight my pants looked though, right? I think you guys could see. Well, they feel that tight too. I'm going to tell you. Whew. That was a mistake to allow that to happen. Before I allowed myself to get a little billy, much more comfortable. Didn't even realize that was going to impact me and all. Definitely impacts. Yeah. Oh, I don't carry the confidence level to wear a real life mankini. I'm gonna just tell you guys. That is not. I'm not. I'm a pretty. I don't know what the word is for it right this second, but I like being covered in clothing. You know what I mean? I even, ooh, look at that. That's a pretty good one. 27.86. I even get a little bit like, you know, because I love going swimming at hotels and stuff. But I get a little bit shy even swimming at hotels. And I know that seems like silly, but I would like came from a super conservative, super rural area that was a farming community when I was a little kid. And honestly, it probably has drastically impacted me, to be just straight up. But like the area I came from is so super rural. It's actually a township. It's not even like a town. And like the nearest place near it was a mountain village. So it was like outside of a mountain village, as funny as that is. And the only community building in the place where I like did a lot of my growing up, because I moved away, like my family moved away at one point, because you can imagine how many jobs and stuff there are in that kind of community. The only community building there was a church house. And so it was super conservative, super rural, and super religious, just so you guys know, like super, super religious. Like I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. But, which is not a bad thing, because they were all super great people and stuff. Including, like, if somebody was sick and stuff like that, the people of the local church house would get together and make a list of who was responsible for taking dinner over to somebody's house and checking on them and everything. So, like, a weird community probably for the modern day. You know what I'm saying? But it likely did impact my, it probably impacted a lot of who I am, to be honest. For the good, for the bad, it's all a rich tapestry, right? That's all of us, though. I think that our childhood definitely always impacts the rich tapestry of who we become. Hopefully to the good. But yeah, super, super religious community. Including it's still a super religious community in which the only actual communal building to this day still is the church house. Like it's where all the basketball games are, if you're a kid, which is all like 7 or 8 other families that live out there. You're like, it's multiple different ones of the same families, but and then whoever like moves out there to marry whoever lives out there, because there's always some new person that has decided that they want to marry. Because there's a lot of like young, well, not anymore, I guess they wouldn't be young, but there's a lot of farm girls out there, okay, and farm boys, and so like and the parents always send the kids off to go to college. And they have a super high success rate of getting married when they go off to college. Like super high. Like and so there's always like the whoever they brought back to the community with them or they move out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very interesting area. But basically they own farms and own ranches and stuff like that there. That's about it. That is actually it, by the way. That's what they do there. Farms, ranch, or you're the preacher dude. In which that's the other option. You could be the preacher dude at the church, or you could own a farm, or you could own a ranch, or be a cattle hand. I was a cattle hand there at one point, like once I had grown up and went back, thought I wanted to go back for a little bit. And so I went back and did cattle handing and stuff like that. I'm going to let you know, good experience when you're younger. You don't get paid anything at all. Like it's like you are broke. But lifestyle wise, super super good. Like just amazing lifestyle wise. Switch this baby out real quick. We're dominating this stuff, guys. Killing all the Ambulimaxes. I'm gonna start hunting back this direction towards the hill. Yeah. Basically, as a cattle hand, you feed hay and haul water all every day. That's your everyday. And then a whole lot of fence building. Like you're constantly having to go cut post and go build some fence. In which, I'll tell you, I was in pretty good shape when I was cattle handing though. There was no, hey, I'm slightly overweight at all. Because basically, you just are constantly working your butt off. And so, you're pretty lean as a cattle hand. But, and like more or less, I rode motorcycles and four-wheelers and not really horses. Now, which by the way, it's awkward because I'm kind of allergic to horses and stuff, but um, luckily modern cattle handing is mostly from a four-wheeler. Like, you can haul more tools with you. They actually go a ton of places. There were a lot of cute little farm girls out there when I was out there working though. That was the other good thing. Like you'd finish up work and go hang out with one of the farm girls and try to corrupt her. Yeah. Probably not my most noble thing, but you know. I did a lot of trying to corrupt the local farm girls. I'll just say that. Not trying, and I've succeeded more or less, but not in any way that detrimented them for life. Let's just say that. Just good old-fashioned fun stuff. That seemed like some kind of confession right there. We'll just count that. All of them were super nice girls, though. Like, super, super nice. And they could cook. Like, cook. And they don't have to do anything. Like, the farm girls out in the community like that, they just, like, cook and clean house and stay home and wait for you to be done working so that you can go and, like, go for a ride or go hang out or whatever. It's kind of a great lifestyle. I wouldn't move back there right now, but you know what I'm saying. But I will have to say I appreciated the lifestyle. I'm gonna tell you. Well, really be like, I won't be wearing these pants tomorrow. Let's just hope my suit pants are not as tight. But it's under a suit, so if I don't want to have it buttoned and stuff like that, I don't think anybody would know. I could just have a loose belt. My suit pants not hooked as tightly. Jeans are pretty non-giving. Let's just say that. It's what I'm finding. Do they really make mankinis? Is that a real thing? I'm gonna Google this later on. I wouldn't wear one, but now I am kind of curious about the is that a real thing style thing. You know what I'm saying? And is there an area in the world that they wear these mankinis? I mean, like, is that like a common, like, oh, I live here, and they're constantly wearing the mankini. I always wonder about this stuff. I've never seen somebody in real life in a mankini, just for the record, you guys. I mean, I'm sure that's something that people do wear somewhere. No, I'm checking. I thought I'd be able to resist the checking right now, but no. Hold on 1 second. Are mankinis a real thing? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's what it just told me. That it was popularized by Borat in 2006. Yeah, I've never ever seen one. Crazy. I know, I'm not I like, you know, Bermuda shorts that are kind of like full covering? And that's what I wear. And honestly, until I get my belly to shrink back down, I'm not going in a swimming pool for a second that's in public. I'm gonna be having to actually do some working out so I can feel comfortable. Oh yeah, no, I want stuff left to my imagination. I don't want to know everybody's stuff to that level. So I'm not I like loose, like nice, comfortable stuff. I don't want something that's cinched up on me. And yeah, no, I'm not the right dude to be wearing one of those for sure. My comfort level with that is a solid 0. Yeah. You know, it's the same with people that wear Speedos. So, I'm going to let you know that where I live now, there was a dude, he passed away, but he became like a local celebrity because year round he would wear a Speedo. And they literally called him Speedo Man. And what he would do is wear a Speedo and ride his 10-speed all around town in his Speedo. In which, in my mind, that's crazy as heck. And when I first moved here, I didn't know about that stuff, so I was kind of a little bit shocked that some dude was riding around in a Speedo on a bicycle all the time. But no crap, that's all the dude wore. Yeah, it's a little extreme. He passed away from something, I don't know what. But they literally, everybody knew about him in town. And this, I live in a bigger area. They like, we have plus 100 something thousand people in the area, which I know isn't like giant, but it's big enough that you have to have done some stuff to be known by everybody. And even the radio and stuff would talk about him. So it was just this commonly known dude named Speedo Man. And yeah, shocking. To me it was shocking, at least. Still is, to be honest. A little bit crazy. It's okay. I hope he had a good life anyway. I mean, I just, the 1 or 2 times I saw him, I was kind of like, holy crap, is that dude? And it was shocking to me. Because, obviously, because I came from a rural little small church town, it was a little bit more shocking for me than for, I guess, most people. But yeah, the dude's name was Speedo Man. Crazy, huh? It's a weird world we live in, you guys. Guys, I feel we're doing super good. I might not be, but I'm doing super good anyway. But let's look at what we're looking at right here. We've got 90 something of that. We've got not very much of that. I've got 11 of those. 6 something. I'm probably getting my butt kicked a little bit then. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're about to get a whole bunch of skill. I'll take the skill. And the further codexing. I thought it was a little extreme that every day he just wore Speedos, but... And bicycled around town. Like, literally, not even drive a car. Got on a 10-speed and just rode around town in his Speedos every frickin' day. Hey, enter original name. Original username. I hope you're having a good day. I love your name, by the way. I would never enter a random fake name into that. That's awesome as heck. Full name for everybody listening is enter original username here. Which we would never, ever replace that with a... Because that's pretty original on its own. But yeah, you've got to have some confidence in your carrying of yourself to be like, you know what my go-to outfit is Speedos. And on top of that, I'm going to just bicycle around town all the time in Speedos. Like, crazy confidence. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little bit too humble to be thinking I need to be throwing on some Speedos and hopping on a bike. Right? Oh, I think so too. I think you're correct. But good for that person having so much confidence. I never even knew their name. I just knew him as Speedo Man. Like a superhero name for a fashion choice, though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one I don't think most of us would make. Guys, we're ripping through this. It's kind of nice that we're doing so well on this. I don't know how long it'll take me to get actually through this whole thing to where we're like, what is it, level 25 before you're on repeat? A long time, probably. I got to the repeat on tabs, by the way, and a couple other things. But tabs was like one of the first things that I killed enough of them to get all the way through the thing and back to the next thing. Tabs are a great hunt. I've got my daughter's dance class to go to, and I've got a birthday to go to tonight. It's like super effective. I'm gonna tell you what, also, my daughter's like ballet teacher girl slash tap dance teacher is super sweet. She's like a nice girl. She's not really a girl. She's like a nice younger woman, but super nice, you guys. I keep forgetting her name, and she's told me her name like 5 times. I know that's naughty. So then I have to ask my daughter, what's your teacher's name again? And then like, thank God my daughter can remember her teacher's name. Because I keep forgetting. I gotta quit forgetting, you guys. I try to remember everybody's name because it's polite. And because, you know, some people are super nice. I'm gonna let you guys know, if you ever have a daughter and you have her in dance classes, and you go and you like go to take her to dance class, it's 90% a bunch of women taking their daughters to dance classes. So it's kind of a little weird. But I sat there, and it's just these ladies that are all dance moms, and they all visit with me. And honestly, I don't really have a ton in common with them because they're all dance moms. And they're all extreme about it too, like they're serious. I just want my daughter to have a good experience. But they're all like a little bit high pressure on their daughters, I'm going to tell you that. It's okay. I hope their daughters do well in life, and, you know, and everything. But I will let you know, dance moms, they're all like, shh. I wouldn't want to be picking a fight with any of them about anything. I just like kind of nod my head, stay polite. They're all nice ladies though, super nice. There's a little pile of Ambulimaxes right here. I think they're all pleasant. Like 2 of the ladies are freaking doctors. I don't know their names either. They've told me their names, but I forgot their names. Like 2 doctors from the hospital, and they decided that both of their daughters had to be in the same dance class or something. I don't know. Maybe they know each other from the hospital, maybe not. They both work at the same hospital, so I kind of assume they do. You know, who knows though. So I feel we're covered with 2 doctors like right there. Something happens, we got it covered. I mean, I don't, but they do. They're super serious dance moms though. They're not messing around. Like they like, and these are like little girls. So it's kind of funny how serious the moms are, because like it's literally not um even teenagers or anything. Like they're all like little girls. Um and these moms are so serious. It's kind of funny. Good for them though, right? They're living their best life, I'm sure. I think they're living their best life. I gotta get this thing to attack me. But yeah, if you guys just want to meet a bunch of random ladies that are too serious, and you have a daughter, you enroll her in a ballet class, you'll be like, holy crap, these ladies, they're pretty serious. Come on, thingy, attack me. Nice. And most of them danced when they were younger too, so basically they're like, well, I was a ballet girl when I was younger, and my daughter's gonna be a ballet girl. I'm gonna let you guys know, when I was younger, I didn't do ballet. I just thought my daughter would enjoy doing ballet. And so I'm not as serious as them. They're all like, psh. There, we got hit finally. I'm just like, I hope she's having a fun time. In which she does seem to be having a super good time in it. Experience-wise and everything. we're almost through these guys. Yeah, I would totally recommend it to you guys if you're just like, hey, I think that this would be an interesting experience. It's worth it. I don't want to say it's kind of comical sometimes, but to a point, I do kind of think it's a little comical sometimes. There's one lady, all of her kids are in dance, and like it's not like a single class. She has her kids in like lots of classes. Like they're in a class before the class with my daughter, and then once my daughter's done with their classes, which is like a while, her kids still have two more classes to go. And then they go an extra day too. So like they do like 4 classes a day, 2 days a week. I know, right? And they're like, I don't know, maybe she's like, you guys will be dancers. I never visited with her about if she was a dancer or why she's so serious about it. Because I just never asked. Maybe that'll be my question, my conversation piece for the night. I'll be like, so, I noticed you have your kids in 4 classes, 2 days a week. Do you feel that that's a little serious? And is there a reason why? But I'll word it better than that so it won't sound like I'm kind of like, I think it's extreme. But in a way, I kind of think it's extreme. But maybe that's what it takes. I don't know. I don't know. I just want my daughter to enjoy the experience. I'm not like, you need to be a ballerina. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Rich tapestry. I feel that we should have got a global here, but maybe they're just not saying globals at me today. I also feel my nose is itching like crazy. Okay, there's our rank. Okay, claim this baby. I'm claiming plasma weapon technology this time, which I don't usually claim any technologies. Gave me 150 points. That's not bad. What would be our next rank get us? What is our next rank gonna? I'm not doing the next rank right now, just so you guys know, but some stuff. Not really dying for any of that stuff, but it would get us some stuff. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna zippy zap us over here. Man, it's a good day. I'm gonna have to start working out though, you guys. In 1 month, somebody remind me that my stomach's supposed to be thinner by then. I mean, you don't have to ask about it till then, but let's hope that, because if I know one of you guys is gonna ask about it in a month, I'm more likely to actually like have better follow through on stuff and not just like forget. Honestly, with as tight as my pants are, there's no way I'm probably forgetting anyway. Just to be honest, like, because I'm not gonna go and buy new pants. That I don't like shopping. So if you don't like shopping, you just have to figure out how to stay in shape, I think, or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But basically, holy crap, these pants are way too tight. I actually probably am gonna try to see if I have pants that fit better before I go to the ballet thing, just to be honest. I need to load some more of these guns into the auction house too. I made a bunch of them, and then I kind of have been slowly selling them. That's my alarm telling me I'm supposed to be starting to get around. Bossy alarms. Okay, we've got that loaded. Do you guys know about the cow texture? Look at that. That's cowhide texture, cow spot texture. I need to make more of that. I thought about making a slip near that had cow texture to it, like that. I could, to be honest. I should probably. So that cow texture, I make that on Toulon. I need to go to Toulon. I'm gonna probably be back at Toulon. Vehicle. Oh wait, no, Tool. Too many tools. Okay, boom. Okay, click, click, click. This way I know I have it on me. I'll make a couple. We don't want to just have one. Gotta watch those. They're like, psh. I need to make more simple one conductors now. You see how this always works? I'm always making something. I think it's just a endless cycle. Oh, and they say I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to hunt things that have animal eye oil and muscle oil. Because I don't have enough materials, and I like to hunt my own materials, to be honest. You guys want to see something crazy? My highest component blueprint. Let me click this out. Because I actually love components. Components are the ones to. I have one, two, three, four, five, six level 10 component blueprints. In which, by the way, very rarely does somebody ask me to pump out something that's in this level of component, but it does happen sometimes. These advanced Visomems, though, I don't know what they're for, but multiple times people are like, would you make me some of these? And then I'm like, yeah, I'll totally make those because I want to work up my blueprint. And then on top of that, when I'm running this blueprint, sometimes it pops one of these ones, which I need to have happen. But at this point, my component blueprint stockpiles and my ratings on a lot of these are like super awesome. These electropositive capacitors, I've been making them. I sell at least 500 of them per week, just so you guys know. Which honestly, that's not bad. Like 500 per week of something like that. The thing is, though, at this point, I made a big stockpile of them. I gotta find them. And some other stuff. I have stockpiles of some of these. But somewhere in here is a bunch of oh, here. Electropositronic or positive capacitors. I'm slowly getting rid of selling all those, but that's going to take a second. That honestly, it's going to take a good second. Let me put this stuff back in my inventory. Make sure we don't have too much of this stuff too. Whew, guys. I'm not joking. I'm going to have to get in shape. The level of how tight my pants are is kind of not acceptable. Okay, real quick, I'm going to find somebody that we can raid over to. I like this guy's fancy outfit. Let's find out what it is. What is this? Ooh, this dude's a supreme bunch of a supreme pepperoni. I'm just joking. He's an Arc Master Pyro. Do you not feel that that's pimp as heck? What is this? Stolen Imperium? What the heck? I don't even know about this. Stolen Imperium. Acid 24 cold. This is some good armor, you guys. You never see this Stolen Imperium stuff in the auction house. I don't know anything about where you get this. I mean, like Cyrene, but this guy has a whole set of Stolen Imperium armor. Well, I'm gonna tell you, cool as heck. Who is this? Magnum. Well, Magnum here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I've never seen that armor set though in the auction house, so good for him though. Isn't that cool looking? I think it is for sure. Okay, I will be on this weekend playing, not streaming. Tomorrow morning we'll be knocking out more of that book. Um, Honestly, probably by next week or something like that, I'm gonna probably head to Toulon so that I can do some random adventures and break things up so that we don't have any kind of burnout on this game because I would like to keep things a little bit fresh. If you guys actually want me to cover something specifically, please let me know because honestly, I'm willing to cover whatever you guys want covered. I'm going to find somebody we can raid to real quick because I want to make sure we support people that are nice Entropia type players. There's a lot of nice Entropia people. Oh, you guys, Bunker 3 raided me a while ago. I'm going to raid Bunker 3 because Bunker 3, um, I will catch you this weekend, Snow Ranger, for sure. I'm going to be on. I'm going to raid Bunker 3 because Bunker 3 has been awesome and has supported me with raids, so I like to support them also. You guys, I hope, have such a freaking amazing day. Honestly, I'm pretty sure my day is about to be even increasingly amazing. I won't be eating a bunch of food to increase. Well, I'll eat some food. I'm going to a birthday. I'm going to just have to work out a lot. That's what's going to have to happen. Peace, very best wishes, and you guys stay epic.